Hello, Scorpio and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. Today we are going to take a look at your weekly tarot reading for January 19th through the 25th. If you guys find the messages helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you guys would like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone is always welcome, and I upload messages daily. So, Scorpio, just popping out everywhere. Also, guys, please keep in mind the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something in the message. I also link below in the description box a website that offers free birth chart mappings. So if it's something you might not be familiar with, you don't know of, check it out, because if you're familiarizing yourself with these readings here on YouTube, it's probably something that you should start being familiar with, okay? I also do a drawing here on the channel every month for free personal readings. So if it's something you want to get entered into, all you have to do is comment your astrological sign below. And last but certainly not least, pull a power thought card at the end of every message, just for that little positive boost. So if you want to see the power thought card, if the message is resonating, I do love and enjoy how the energies just flow through all the cards. So feel free to stay. So Scorpio, thinker, fork in the road, no place like home. It's definitely something that you're contemplating, something that you're strategizing, and I feel like it's a decision. It's a decision about where home is, right? Where is home to you? No place like home also talks about feeling at home within yourself. Let's see. Where do you feel the most confident? Where do you feel the most secure? Okay. Sorry guys, just want you to see most of the cards if I can. All right, let's see here, guys. Most important message. Most important message for Scorpio. Most important message for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to see for this week? We are going to start with the Fairy Tarot, and then we will pull out the original tarot deck, get this going. The Fairy is just going to be like an overview message for the week. So let's see. Pull out 7 cards. For Scorpio Spirit for January 19th through the 25th. Chariot. Travel. The Chariot talks about forward movement. 4 of Winter. 6 of Spring. So what I see here, Scorpio, is you're trying to move forward from a situation that was, I feel like was at one point probably very fulfilling, but I feel like it turned for the worse. I do want to say here that I get the sense here that there's still a lot of resistance here in the reading. There's still a lot of resistance in the connection. Now, I feel like what you need to work on is your pride. I don't know. Don't spur who that's for, but what you need to work on is your pride. I feel like with the 6 of Springs being in what's complicating this situation is feeling too proud can be an issue, especially when there's resistance. Okay, it can kind of give off an air of arrogance a little bit. So the Chariot, 4 of Winter, is the 4 of Swords, right? 6 of Springs, the 6 of Wands. And the 4 of Autumns is the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Then the 6 of Summers, 6 of Cups. And we have Balance and Dreamer, which is the Fool. So here we have a situation, Scorpio, where, again, there's a lot of resistance. I feel like that could be why you're walking away from a situation. And there may very well be a new opportunity with a past person. Okay, but I feel like with Temperance here, with the Balance card, there's a need here to focus on balance. Okay, focus on the balance in a situation. Try to put yourself in another person's shoes. Can't just walk away because there's a little bit of resistance, or there's always going to be some resistance. And I feel like that's causing, I feel like this is an ongoing, this is something that's happened before. And I get the sense that this happened in a previous relationship, not with this same person. So it's almost like the same situation, just a different face. Let's break it down, Sad. Scorpio. Let's break it down. So I feel like here we have the Moon coming out with the 2 of Pentacles, okay, as the first card's out. It's definitely a fork in the road, right? Dilemma, weighing the options, weighing the pros and cons, okay? There's a need here to trust your intuition as well, Scorpio. Let your intuition guide you through this, okay? I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you making the right decision. And I feel like this is internal pressure, because I feel like on one hand, it's a situation that you feel a very strong pull from. But on the other hand, I feel like this is causing a lot of resistance in your life, not only within yourself. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse with the Star card as the next card's out. So this tells me that there's family conflict that needs healing, that needs brought balance to. And that may be why you're conflicted. On one hand, you want to move forward with this person that you maybe have been in a relationship with, or that you want to be in a relationship with. And there could be other people that are telling you no. They're telling you this isn't right, this isn't how it's supposed to be. So you're 4 of Cups and Justice in reverse, which tells me here, Scorpio, that you're taking time to think about this, okay? You're contemplating this injustice, okay? And I feel like that's what you feel. You feel like it's not fair. It's not fair. You have to choose between family or relationships. Hanged Man. Change in perspective. 10 of Cups in reverse. So I do feel like this person from the past may have been like a karmic situation. That may be why you feel these strong ties, but don't have any action. Could very well be a soulmate connection. We have the 6 of Summers, 6 of Cups. Does symbolize a past life soulmate connection. I do feel like there is a lot of sadness. Okay, there may even be some blocking of communication. Maybe this person blocked you, or you blocked this person. There's definitely a need for balance here. Okay, this is a lot of resistance here, Scorpio. A lot of... All right, so Strength card just came out. Okay, that pride thing. Remember that pride thing that came up? This card is like taming that inner beast, or rather calming that inner beast. accepting your perceived flaws, trying to move forward, self-mastery, self-discovery. That's where the solace is going to come in. That's where you're going to find peace, happiness is going within, and taking the time to cultivate yourself. Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the self-discovery, self-mastery process. Okay, we go through this acceptance process, right? We figure out, okay, well, we don't like the way we communicate. Maybe we need to work on being so abrasive when we talk to certain people. Okay, so we go within and do the healing work, do the work that we need within to create this self-mastery, this emotional intelligence to be able to handle the situation more properly next time. There's also a need here, Scorpio, to stand your ground. Stand your ground. So whatever that means to you, if there's a situation where this person was maybe overly active in your life, or this person wasn't doing a certain thing that you wanted them to do, okay, and that's a deal breaker for you, that's something that you could, there's no exception to that rule. Stand your ground in that. Don't let this person walk all over you. Don't make them think that, don't allow them to cross your boundaries that you've already set. Okay, people know what they're doing. They don't need to be reminded. The biggest thing here, Scorpio, is trusting that intuition. Okay, that's a big thing here. Yeah, there are some things that you may need to change within yourself. Outdated belief systems. Maybe there is a little bit of communication. Maybe you don't communicate as much as you would like about how you're feeling about certain situations. That's okay. Okay, now that we know that, we've accepted that, right? We've gone through this acceptance process. Okay, well, we might not communicate the greatest, but here are some things I can do to help me with that. Asking the right questions, or maybe taking a deep breath right before the conversation starts, so I'm more relaxed and able to be open to listening. For some of you, that pride thing was coming up and being reverted back to the Six of Springs, so I feel like that may play a significant part in this reading. Let's see. I'm going to pull a Power Thought card. I am going to do an extended reading here, Scorpio. I'm going to look at, I want to look at both decisions. I want to get a couple cards for this love and a couple cards for the family. See how this turns out. We get a couple Psychic Tarot. We'll get some guidance cards out there. I also have this Soul Truth deck I've been using in the extended. So if it's something you want to get in on the action, the link is below in the description box. Power Thought card that's coming out for you, Scorpio, is I trust my inner wisdom, which is amazing. Remember, we talked about trusting that intuition, Scorpio. That's a big thing in this reading, trusting your intuition, right? As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. Trust my inner wisdom. So, Scorpio, that is the message I have for you guys coming out for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.